This new administration discourages from the word go any officer to accept, to obey unlawful orders that are contrary to the Constitution, the rule of law, the National Police Standing Orders, and the various laws of Kenya that govern your work. And if you follow the law, you will be a very good officer. And if your seniors insist that you follow unlawful orders, be kind and ask them to give you something little in writing. Chances are 9 to 10, they will just abandon that matter and they will not raise it again with you. Let us follow the law. This is a country governed by the rule of law. This is a country that has respect for the Constitution. And that is why the President has indicated, and rightly so, and I re-emphasize, that this government will not accept, under any circumstances, extrajudicial killings. His Grace has blessed the tools of trade here. Those tools of trade that have gotten his blessings here are for protecting life and property. We cannot turn those tools to harm the very people they are supposed to protect. We are proud of our officers across the country. You are doing a great job. You are patriotic. You are professional. And that is why we were getting insulted when a leader was saying that we need to invite the Scotland Yard here to come and do investigations. We have professional officers who have the capacity, the capability to work here in this country. And if we get stuck along the way and we need help from foreigners, we shall say so ourselves. I don't think there is no outsider who can advise us on our capacity and ability to do our work. I think that is a little bit meddlesome. We have very professional officers in all formations in this country. And our problems in this country will be solved locally by our Kenyan officers for the benefit of the Kenyan people. Because that is the way it should be. Disciplined services that we have. Once we are through listening to the officers, you must allow us also to listen to the people of Kenya. They also have certain things they want you to do differently. We'll also listen to the people of Kenya. At the end of it all, we have recommendations of what is good for our officers, to uphold their dignity, to pay them well, to give them decent accommodation, and to allow them to work professionally. So once that task force has been rolled out, I want to urge our officers across the country, avail yourself to give your views. And we'll make arrangements that the team comes across all the counties to listen to your views. But I'm sure at the end of it all, we'll get good recommendations and we shall be able to look afresh on your terms so that we pay you well, we get you the necessary allowances, we look at your insurance, we look at the risk allowance, we look at your uniform, we look at all those aspects that have been disturbing our officers. And admittedly, CS, we have had serious challenges across the country of increased incidents of suicide among our officers because of the problems that are there in the service. Because for the last 10 years, nobody has ever looked at the welfare of this officer. Yesterday I was going somewhere and I met an officer as I was passing. And he looked a little bit not himself. I think he had taken something, but surely it was not tea or water. And he asked me, wewe RIGGY, si mlisema ndani ya siku 100 mtaleta kamati ya kuangalia mishahara yetu? I want to tell you, please, msituharakishe. Don't count the 100 days from the day we were elected, the 9th of August. Start counting from 13th of September when President William Ruto was sworn in. Those days have not expired. They'll expire on the 24th of December. In the next 2 weeks, President William Ruto will unveil a task force to review your terms of service and condition.